What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another summer edition of I Know Chris, and today, my friends, we're cooking in the kitchen. We're cooking something very simple. Here in the South, we like to call them salmon patties. Some people call them salmon croquettes. Well, these are salmon patties as far as I'm concerned. So if you don't like salmon, well, you're probably not watching this video anyway because you already seen the title. It's very easy to do. We got 2 cans of salmon here. I'm going to use 1 egg per can of salmon. As you can see, we got 2 eggs. Got a white onion I'm going to cut up. And I got some fish fry over here, which is basically a cornmeal mixed with flour. This first one's got lemon in it. It's a Louisiana style, so it's got a little bit of a kick to it, but it's pre-seasoned. And then we have a regular fish fry batter over here. You can use just any cornmeal and flour mix you want to, but these are my 2 favorite I like to do salmon patties with. So there ain't nothing else we can do, my friends, except get over to the stove, put some oil in the pan, get this mixed up in a bowl, throw them in there, and cook them for y'all. Let's do it. Okay, well, I tell you, family, we got my salmon right here, some pink salmon. I already drained it, so just gonna take it out the can there. And I'm just gonna get the bones out of this. Now, that is optional. Some people don't care. They'll leave the bones in there, but I like to take that black skin piece off. I don't like it. It's kind of strong to me, but each his own. And then I pull this apart, and inside you'll see the bones. Now, the bones are really soft, and you could eat that if you wanted to, but I prefer to just wipe that out and discard it. And like I said, I've had people cook it before with the bones in it. They just smash it all up and do not care. And if that's what you like, go for it. Once I get the bones out and all picked out, I'm just going to mince it up. Like I said, I go through it and get as many of the bones out as I can, as possible. And the skin, I don't like the skin. Some people it's fine with, but I really don't like it. So yeah, I minced that. That's 1 can right there so far. And then it's going to kind of squash it all up. Pretty much got it all smashed up in there really good. That's what you want to do. Break it up really good. At least that's how I like to do it. And this is my recipe. You do it however you want to do it. But this is how I Know Chris does salmon patties, my friends. Something simple. And if you like salmons, it's really good. Alright, got that all done. Now I'm going to go in with my 2 eggs because I had 2 cans. I'm using 2 eggs. So next I'm going to go with the fish fry. I'm going to mix a little of each in here. Not the whole packs. Do not put all this in there. You won't be able to eat it. But you can use cornmeal, flour, whatever you want. But today we're going to use a little fish fry seasoned from Louisiana. And I like this New Orleans style fish fry seasoned breaded mix with lemon in it. The lemon in it, to me, really kicks it up a notch. So let's go ahead and sprinkle some of this in there. About that much to start off with. Then a little bit of the lemon one, and you can tell this is a little bit lighter lemon one. And I just start off with a little bit at a time, and I'll mix that together with the egg and see where we're at. Now, some people ask me, can you go more eggs? If it seems like it's too dry, you can add more eggs. It's not going to hurt, but usually I use 1 egg per can. Some people like 2 eggs per can, so keep that in mind. If it's too dry for you and you think it's going to be too dry, go with an extra egg. Basically, the egg's just going to help hold this together, but you want to get this where you can make a good patty out of it, and it looks like it's going to stick together, like so. If it's falling apart, crumbling in your hand, it's probably not got enough egg in it or not enough of your flour or cornmeal mix. But I think we got enough in that. We're going to chop up a few pieces of onions, throw in here, and then we're going to get it over to the frying pan and get this thing frying. This is about a half an onion. That's about all I want in there. You put as much onion as you want, but usually 1/2 of a white onion like this is enough for 2 cans of salmon for me. I don't want too much onion in there. It'll overwhelm the patty, and you just be tasting onion. So let's throw this in there with our salmon now. Just mix it in with your hand. I hope this video is coming out alright. I ain't got the best of the lighting I'm using right here, so let's hope for the best. There we go, my friends. So like I said, you see a good bit of onion in that. If you went a whole onion, it would be too much for me. But to me, this is plenty good enough. I can make a patty out real quick. And there you go. Now all I gotta do is throw it into the grease and fry it. Let's get over to the frying pan and let's get to cooking. So we're using canola oil today. You use whatever oil you like. This is just one I like to cook with, canola oil. It doesn't seem to burn. You can fry with it and you don't have to worry about your food burning up in it. So that's what I like to use. In your frying pan, as you see, I do not have this full. It's way down here at the bottom because I want the patties to sit in there. I don't want them to be submerged inside this oil. We can flip the patties over. Once they brown on one side, we'll flip it over to the other side. It's easy to cook, and just put it on about medium-high heat is what I like to cook on. Some people say, oh, that's too high. If you're tending to your grease and tending to your fish, you'll be okay. Let's get the patties in here and get them frying. Okay, YT family, got the grease up to about temperature. I'm going to go ahead and slide one of these patties in there and let it start browning on one of the sides. Alright, I got 3 in there. That's about all I'm going to put in there because of the size. And I'm going to let them start frying. If you put too many in there, your grease will cool down and it'll mess up your fry. So don't do that. So everybody's stove is different. You may be cooking on gas or a different kind of range. So I'm cooking on medium-high heat, and that is fine for these patties as long as you turn them about every 2 minutes. Flip it over, let it get a little brown on the bottom, let it get a brown on the top, and just kind of rotate it back and forth. Total cook time is going to vary on everybody's stove. So I can't sit here and say, oh, for sure, cook it 10 minutes or 5 minutes. I'm thinking about 4.5 minutes, and these things are probably going to be done. It also depends on how thick they are. So 4.5 to 5 minutes. Okay, it's been about 2.5 minutes on that side. I'm going to go ahead and flip it over on the side. Just be careful with it. Don't get burned. I try not to splash none on the stove top because I don't want a fire. Now what you can do is you can turn it over. So a lot of people, instead of flipping against the pan, once you get one flipped over, you can flip it toward that one and just slide it off it. So as you see, we're getting a nice golden color on there. 2 more minutes on the other side now. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to flip them again. I'm going to flip them over one more time, and I'm going to cook them for 1 minute this time on each side. Okay, we got those out. Let's go in for our last 3, and we're going to be done. But there it is, my friends, all fried up. Got some lemon wedges here on the side to squeeze on. I love lemon on fish. Got some cocktail sauce here in the middle. You can put ketchup or whatever you like on your salmon patties. I like cocktail sauce. But they fried it really nice. We're going to zoom out. Let's give these things a try. Even though I had the seasoned batter with the lemon in it, I'm still going to squeeze a little lemon on these. And then I got the cocktail sauce. You can use ketchup or whatever to dip in, or use nothing at all. Some people even like to take salmon patties and put on bread with mayonnaise and make a salmon patty sandwich. Each his own, my friend. You eat your salmon how you want to. I know Chris gonna eat it with some lemon. Put some of that on there. I'm gonna dab it in this cocktail sauce here. Like so. Then we're gonna give it a taste test. I know it's gonna be tasty. It better not be yucky. It's hot, y'all. If you love salmon and you haven't tried this yet, what are you waiting for? Get some more of that cocktail sauce on there. Nice crunch on it, but soft in the middle with the salmon. Not overcooked, not dry, just right, my friends. Now you may be wondering, I know, Chris, are you going to eat all those? Why, yes I am. Y'all. That's so good. Easy to cook, like I said. Just a few ingredients. And you got some good old fried salmon patties. If you haven't tried salmon, I suggest you give it a try. Now salmon here in the United States is a little expensive. Even for a can, those cans, they were like almost $4 a can at my grocery store. Yeah. A little expensive just for the cans of salmon. And that Louisiana fish fry that I used, the lemon one and the regular one, it adds more flavor to it. You don't need to put no salt. You don't need to put no seasoned salt, pepper, or nothing in it. Just let that Louisiana fish fry season it for you. It's perfect. My God, it's good. Y'all. Okay. Well, I'm gonna wrap this up, my friends. I'm gonna go over to the table behind the camera and sit down and enjoy these salmon patties that we made today. Hope y'all enjoyed this quick little cook. I hope it came through pretty good because it's kind of dim over there where I was cooking on the frying pan. Didn't have a lot of light, but it was pretty simple. It's tasty, tasty. Well, I'm giving it 2 thumbs up because I knew it was gonna be tasty, tasty because I cooked it. If you do me a favor, my friends, and you enjoyed this cook today, hit the subscribe button down below. Give me a thumbs up, thumbs down if you didn't. Leave a comment. And until the next time, my friends, y'all stay safe, and as always, keep tubing.
Yeah.